One of the big issues before the lame duck session of the 110th Congress, now in session here in Washington, D.C., is bailing out the auto industry. What do Americans think on this issue? Split right down the middle. Let's look exactly at how we worded the question, because I think this is important. We phrased it major financial assistance to the big three U.S. automotive companies if they are close to going broke or declaring bankruptcy. Pretty strong language there. And even with that, it was 47% of Americans who favor it, 49% who oppose it. So it looks like Americans taken as a whole are as split on this issue as it looks like Congress is. And along those lines, sure enough, a very strong partisan split. Republicans oppose this measure, 65 to 35, almost a mirror image among Democrats in our sample. 60% of Democrats favor the issue of bailing out auto companies, just a little more than a third oppose it. Independents break towards opposing the measure rather than favoring it. To push this issue a little further, we included a follow-up, and we said to those who said they opposed the bailout, what if one of the big three U.S. automotive companies was certain to fail unless the government provided financial aid? With that said, a few more moved over to favoring it, and we got 56%, all in all, who favored the bailout with those conditions that the auto company was absolutely going to fail. Still, however, we had 39% who opposed it. What's our bottom line out of this? Well, it's a partisan issue. I think that's important given that Congress is debating the issue. Democrats favor it, Republicans don't. It is possible, it looks like, to push the American public to the point where at least a slight majority favor the bailout, but that only comes when we really emphasize to the respondents in our poll that without the bailout, a big automotive company, one of the big three, would absolutely fail and go out of business. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, Editor-in-Chief of the Gallup poll.